Hello, friends. Welcome back again. Today we will practice the updated 128 Civics Questions and Answers 2025 version for the U.S. Citizenship Test as announced by USCIS. This video is in random order and in slow pace, so you can listen carefully, repeat after me, and memorize easily. It's a perfect way to prepare for your naturalization interview and pass the Citizenship Civics Test with confidence. Make sure to watch until the end, pause the video when needed, and practice daily. If you're new here, don't forget to like, share,
and subscribe.
Why did the United States enter the Korean War? To stop the spread of communism. What U.S. war ended slavery? The Civil War. How long do Supreme Court justices serve? Lifetime appointment. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? Louisiana Territory. Many documents influence the U.S. Constitution. Name one. Federalist Papers. What is Memorial Day? A holiday to honor soldiers who died in military service. The President of the United States is elected for how many years? 4 years. Who was the United States' main rival during the Cold War? Russia. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What amendment says, all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are U.S. citizens? Fourteenth Amendment. Why does each state have 2 senators? Equal representation for small states. Supreme Court justices serve for life.
Why?
To be independent of politics. How can people become United States citizens? Naturalize. What is one way Americans can serve their country? Obey the law. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Name one power of the President. Vetoes bills. Name your U.S. representative. This answer will vary. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Who elects members of the House of Representatives? Citizens from their district. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Benjamin Franklin is famous for many things. Name one. U.S. diplomat. What are two examples of civic participation in the United States? Join a civic group. Join a community group. The nation's first motto was E pluribus unum. What does that mean? We all become one. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Name 3 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day,
Christmas Day,
Thanksgiving Day. The executive branch has many parts. Name one. President. Name one power of the U.S. Congress. Writes laws. Who appoints federal judges? The President. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. Why did the United States enter the Vietnam War? To stop the spread of communism. There were 13 original states. Name 5. New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, South Carolina. Some states have more representatives than other states.
Why?
Because of the state's population. Name the 3 branches of government. Congress, President, and the courts. Why did the United States enter World War I? Because Germany attacked U.S. civilian ships. Name 1 American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. How many voting members are in the House of Representatives? 435. What is the economic system of the United States? Capitalism. How many seats are on the Supreme Court? 9. What was the Great Depression? Longest economic recession in modern history. What is Independence Day? The country's birthday. Who is the governor of your state now? This answer will vary. How many amendments does the U.S. Constitution have? 27. What founding document said the American colonies were free from Britain? Declaration of Independence. It is important for all men, age 18 through 25, to register for the Selective Service. Name 1 reason why. Required by law. The President of the United States can serve only 2 terms.
Why?
Because of the 22nd Amendment. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name 1 of the writers. James Madison. Dwight Eisenhower is famous for many things. Name 1. 34th President of the United States. Name 2 promises that new citizens make in the Oath of Allegiance. Give up loyalty to other countries. Obey the laws of the United States. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Who can vote in federal elections, run for federal office, and serve on a jury in the United States? Citizens of the United States. What are two cabinet-level positions? Attorney General, Vice President. Name one U.S. military conflict after the September 11, 2001 attacks. War in Afghanistan. Why did the United States enter World War II? Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Name one power that is only for the states. Provide schooling and education. The words life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are in what founding document? Declaration of Independence. James Madison is famous for many things. Name one. Father of the Constitution. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is the highest court in the United States? Supreme Court. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. When did all men get the right to vote? After the Civil War. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? Senate and House of Representatives. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Why do U.S. representatives serve shorter terms than U.S. senators? To follow public opinion more closely. Who is Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. military? The President. Name one thing the U.S. Constitution does. Forms the government. When did all women get the right to vote? After World War I. How many Supreme Court justices are usually needed to decide a case? 5. What is the form of government of the United States? Republic. How long is a term for a member of the House of Representatives? 2 years. How long is a term for a U.S. Senator? 6 years. When did the Great Depression start? Stock market crash of 1929. What did the Civil Rights Movement do? Fought to end racial discrimination. Who vetoes bills? The President. George Washington is famous for many things. Name one. Father of our country. Who elects U.S. senators? Citizens from their state. What is one part of the judicial branch? Supreme Court. Alexander Hamilton is famous for many things. Name one. First Secretary of the Treasury. The American Revolution had many important events. Name one. Declaration of Independence. Name one reason why the Americans declared independence from Britain. High taxes. Why were the Federalist Papers important? They helped people understand the U.S. Constitution. What is the supreme law of the land? U.S. Constitution. What does the Bill of Rights protect? The basic rights of Americans. Why is the Declaration of Independence important? It says, America is free from British control. Who does a member of the House of Representatives represent? People in their district. Name one leader of the women's rights movement in the 1800s. Susan B. Anthony. What war did the Americans fight to win independence from Britain? War for American independence. What are three rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of religion. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What part of the federal government writes laws? U.S. Congress. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What major event happened on September 11th, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. The colonists came to America for many reasons. Name one. Freedom. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Name two important ideas from the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. Equality, liberty. There are three branches of government. Why? Checks and balances. What group of people was taken and sold as slaves? Africans. What is the purpose of the 10th Amendment? It states that the powers not given to the federal government belong to the states or to the people. Name one example of an American innovation. Airplane. What is Veterans Day? A holiday to honor people in the U.S. military. Why is it important to pay federal taxes? Required by law. Thomas Jefferson is famous for many things. Name one. First Secretary of State. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What is the capital of your state? This answer will vary. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? This answer will vary. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Martin Luther King Jr. is famous for many things. Name one. Fought for civil rights. What founding document was written in 1787? U.S. Constitution. The Civil War had many important events. Name one. Lincoln was assassinated. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Who was the United States' main rival during the Cold War? Russia. Why did the United States enter the Persian Gulf War? To force the Iraqi military from Kuwait. Name two promises that new citizens make in the Oath of Allegiance. Give up loyalty to other countries. Obey the laws of the United States. During the Cold War, what was one main concern of the United States? Communism. Abraham Lincoln is famous for many things. Name one. Freed the slaves. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Name one power that is only for the federal government. Declare war. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. There are 4 amendments to the U.S. Constitution about who can vote.
Describe one of them.
Citizens 18 and older can vote. What amendment says, all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are U.S. citizens? 14th Amendment. Why is the Electoral College important? It decides who is elected president. Why does each state have 2 senators? Equal representation for small states. How are changes made to the U.S. Constitution? Amendments. The President of the United States is in charge of which branch of government? Executive branch. Supreme Court justices serve for life.
Why?
To be independent of politics. The U.S. Constitution starts with the words, "We the people." What does "we the people" mean? Self-government. How many senators does each state have?
2.
Who does a U.S. Senator represent? People of their state.